We've been focusing a lot on just hitting our handstands, being consistent on the basics, so that as we try to, they're continuing to learn new skills at this point in the season, so as we start to put things together and start to train new things, they can rely on those basics to make the skill acquisition a little bit easier, a little bit smoother of a process. So we always start with some sort of basic warm-up that sometimes it has conditioning, but it always has cast handstands and dry handstands, circled handstands, things like that.
Good, Mom.
Good, Holly. Keep the arms straight. So, we use a lot of rounding shapes, head-in shapes, and we use the green block because it's on an angle, so it makes it easy for the girls to kind of lean back and forth. It also forces, as they go down, their head to stay in. As they go back up, their head can't pop back out or they'll fall back on the other side. I like to do sets of them so they understand they're starting to understand where handstand is and be in control of it. We also do it with some blind changes, or some giant blindfolds, things like that, to just have awareness on the floor bar.
Okay. You got it, Liv. Come on, Liv. You got it, Liv. Go, Liv. Yeah! Ready.
Better, Gab. Keep thinking, open shoulders, throw the bar when you should.
Come grab my mat. Good, Mary. I was just gonna wait.
Hi, Mary.
Come on, Mary. Mary. Woo!
Mary, that left shoulder is closing, the pirouette. At the end of the pirouette, you're trying to look for the bar.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, you're totally flat all the way around. Push out, shoulder shrug, grab the heels, and you have to shape change underneath of the bar. What do you want from her?
It's also 1,000 times. Who is that?
So she had trouble coming back and being able to straddle both legs kind of at the same time and still get to handstand. So we've just broken it down to get some more reps in without pain. Yep, there you go. Cover the ear. Nope, cross. Yeah, okay, drop. Yeah. Your head came up later.
Come on, Mary. Good, Mary. Yeah. Molly always asks me. Mary, are you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna do some. Yes, Liv.
Sorry. You went a lot of that process. That's your problem. Remember we did the one arm drop the other day with the line? Yeah. Put the line down. Can I go or you go pass it on? Okay, we've been working on a lot of different things. We're kind of seeing what fits everybody, what's going to kind of be consistent enough to put into bar routines from day to day. So Bailey added her double layout. She's kind of right now transitioning from single bar to double set. So she's been alternating. She's been doing double back set on double set every day so that she's getting used to that feeling. She's also working on a straddle Jaeger. Push out her.
Let's go, girl. You got it.
Better. Big T. More hips through here and then wait longer and as you open, cover the ears for the bar. Which she's just now getting a little bit more consistent with, so that's exciting.
Go back.
Come on, guys! Come on,
Yeah! Good.
we've added giant full into her disc ball, so that will be new for her. And then we have a few 8s and 9s moving up that are working on their blind changes and their shoot overs and things like that. And a couple 10s also that will be adding giant full into their disc ball. Okay, and that's our order. So it's timer table, timer up, coach. Okay, you're doing each timer station, you're doing 3, flips you're doing 4. So you're staying on your station, you're going to finish your station before you move to the next one. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Better girl, so come on.
Today we did kind of a variety of stations working on some different things. The first one was the vault that goes up high, so they're working on their block and their stand-up. A lot of them, when they start twisting or they start a new flip, will just fall back off the table and forget that stand-up part, so that part's still important to us. And then we do another one where the timer table is behind the vault table and they work on that new flip off. It just creates a little bit of a less scary place for them to kind of understand how to move through their vault. And then we vault in the foam. Some kids go to, if they're ready, they go to a mat. Okay. This does not look like that. Does that make sense? We have the vent leg from the head leading off the springboard. Push through, tight, push through your feet. Hold that open shape back to the table. Good. Head's a little bit early off the table. You're looking before you finish the stand-up.
Okay.
Yeah, that still looks better.
That one, it just allows them to kind of separate their vault from the new flip. So it allows them to not be scared, or they don't change around if I handspring quite as much, and then it allows them to have that punch to make the flip feel more like a tumbling pass and less like they have to flip right off their hands and change their route if a handspring. Making sure, thinking about ankle stability and their knee alignment. We have a lot of, I think that's a common issue that when they land, their knees are coming together, and we had a lot of knee issues and hip things going on. So we work with a lot of PTs that come in the gym, and this is something that they've given us that seems to be helping a lot with their landings. We tell them to think about their kneecaps being forward and not letting their kneecaps roll in. Same with their hip bones, making sure their hip bones feel flat and pressing forward and not side to side. Okay, close hold, girls. Aggressive, up and down. Back, heel down left. Heel down left. Okay, that back leg is still a little broad. Everything about that is I don't think it's tired me. We do a T where a partner holds their hands and they lean forward before they stand up. They're thinking about moving their hips over their bottom heel before they stand up because in their aerials and their layout step outs, a lot of them are stepping out and that foot's landing behind them and they're landing with their chest down. So we talk a lot about getting their front foot underneath of them as they stand up so it's easier to lift their chest. We've been focusing a lot on tight landings, good finishes, and sticking skills, not just makes. So today was an assignment that they got to keep track of things that they, sets that they made, but also sticks that they had. So we're making sure that's still in their focus.
Tight belly. Remember, don't rush the stand up. Keep the arms tight belly, then finish. The arms and belly tight. When you move the knee, we're not focusing on keeping this back leg behind and controlling the bottom leg. We're just relying on that. This leg behind being able to cross behind you. Squeeze the right leg behind you. Left knee tap forward and control the hip forward.
Where they're keeping track of their makes and their sticks. I'm looking this season to boost their confidence a little bit on beam and get them to be a little bit more comfortable, especially when they're competing in front of a judge and in front of other teams and things like that.
Don't just drop this leg and flop out of it.
A few kids have worked a lot on Brannies and front techs because they've been upgraded to ease for this year, so we have a couple kids doing those. As far as dismounts, everyone got to play with a little bit different dismount this summer, so some kids are doing like the gainer off the end or Branny off one foot, things like that, so those will be a little bit different.
Here, you're doing rebounds through the panel mat for the max, and then for a girl, you're going to have some neutralization at your okay.
We do a lot, always do basics at least once or twice a week. We always start floor with some sort of station, rebounding station or twisting station, something like that. We usually do the sets of front tucks, front pikes, and front layouts at least once a week. I think just connecting and the shape changing and tight punching really helps them with double salto passes. They just got their floor routines finished about a month ago, so they're still, I make them do the arm sets without moving and listening to music so that they're familiar with their music and they know when they're supposed to be tumbling and leaping and doing their turn and all those things. As far as tumbling, they're starting to put things on the floor one pass at a time, but they're starting to do some skill sets on the tumble track. Some days we do them off of rod, but we're also doing a lot of tumbling up right now so that we're just working on confidence with landings and things like that.
Round off and just pushing as hard as you can backwards and then dropping your arms to your legs. Okay, snap down, open up your chest and get your hips over your head. Forward, so you're punching with your feet in front. That's why the set of that second one doesn't feel right. Okay, keep the head down, finish your set, then turn. So we also do, we usually do a full endurance day. So that is some skill sets with the dance through and things like that, but it's also some jump ropes with tumbling or some skill sets with tumbling. Or some pit jumps or something like that with the skill set. We do it at least once a week so that as they start to transition into the season, they feel confident, you know, that they're physically able to do a last pass or move something from the tumble tracker rod over to the floor. Our hope for our girls is that they compete confidently, they're able to come in the gym and have fun, they're independent, responsibility up on that, and it becomes important to them.